sumugot, the bump and the finish. Jumper is good. Lamar, basket and one. Has 6 points back. Lamar knocks down the 3. Steal, Young Bing, look out. William Bing throws it down. Laddie sees a gap and throws it down early. Sergio, what a foot-back jam. Oh my goodness. For 3.
History cannot be erased. 2 familiar foes, 2 former champions, and 1 big battle tonight. For the Season 1 champions, Batangas City looking forward to get their 9th win here in their home turf. But their protagonists in tonight's game, it's gonna be San Juan, who's eyeing to bounce back after that heartbreaker against Binyan. This is the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. For your main game, it's San Juan taking on Batangas City.
Bing scores easy. What a play.
Rejected from behind.
The back is good to Mike.
Lamar.
Straight line and in.
Fires again. Launches. It's good.
Straight line and in. Orlan Lamar ties the ball game. Mark Rose gets it up top. With a no-look pass.
Oh, good play. Mark stops, pops, drops.
It is crunch time in the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League 2026 regular season, and 2 former champions have found themselves in the thick of the fight for top seeding in their respective divisions. Punong-puno po muli itong Batangas City Coliseum for the main game this Wednesday evening. It's San Juan, led by one of the top rookies, Harold Alarcon. They will be up against John Nermal and the Batangas City Tanduay Athletics. Parehong Negros Occidental itong mga dalawang manlalaro na to. They will be on opposite sides of the floor as San Juan takes on Batangas. Magandang gabi po mga kaliga. Si Daph Tupas kasama si Christian Luanzon. Kasama din natin si Daphne Cristobal. And Christian, very, very important game para sa parehong kupunan. They are looking to finish strong in the regular season.
And that's what you want heading into the playoffs. You want a little bit of momentum. You want your team playing well. Ayaw mo lang yung mga larong nakakalusot ka. Yes, importante yung panalo, but you're looking at overall team play. San Juan, you know, the record, yes, magandang record nila. But, you know, their team play has been questionable of late, especially the last game against Binyan, because teams like that you go up against, you use it as a measuring stick, especially towards the playoffs. Batangas, on the other end, nandito ulit sila, you know, hosting once again. They haven't played for almost 2 weeks. Let's see if there's a little rust sa kanilang laro.
Well, Batangas has not lost here in their home court. 8-0 sila ngayong season na to. No? Mapapanood nyo ang ating mga laro sa YouTube channel natin sa MPBL, also live on Tap Sports and Solar Sports. Diretso tayo sa ating team comparison kung how itong mga major statistical categories, paano nagsa-stack up itong dalawang kupunan natin. San Juan, number 2 in scoring, number 2 in fast break points, number 2 in 3-pointers made. So, top 5 sila in really, really important categories. Ito naman, itong Batangas, they take pride with their defense.
Quite the opposite.
Number 4 sila in points allowed.
So contrasting style, no? And I'm sure Batangas watch closely yung last game nitong San Juan because lahat ng binanggit mo, you know, yung kategoryang yon, hindi nila nagawa kalaban ng Binyan. So I'm sure that they were able to get a thing or two, you know, sa larong yon. But make no mistake, Coach Cholo has his own identity, especially with the type of lineup that he has. A lot of versatility, a lot of tall wings, a lot of, you know, versatile big men who can defend smalls. I think we can expect that a lot. Kung nakita natin buong season, a lot of switching defensively, especially in their home turf. I'm sure they want to keep this winning record here at home a clean slate still.
And ang ating player matchup, 2 All-Stars in the MPBL, Orlan Nomar and Ino Comboy. And, you know, Orlan Nomar has been a picture of consistency over the last few years dito sa MPBL. Numbers, maybe yung puntos niya, maybe up and down, but the assists have always been there. 7 assists na naman siya ang kanyang average this season. 3-point shooting, slight dip, minsan slight increase din yan, no? But you can always feel that Orlando Mar remains, no? Kung sino man, papalit-palit pa itong roster ng San Juan, he is still the heart and soul of this team. Sa kabilang panig naman, Ino Comboy, immediate impact immediately sa pagpasok niya dito sa Batangas for Coach Cholo.
No question about it. I think with the departure in the season, this season by Jerry Abadjan and obviously Mike Phillips, I believe Orlando Mar has to become the Orlando Mar of old, wherein he had bigger numbers, was taking more shots. In the last game against Binyan, kanilang pagkatalo, he was only able to generate 5 shots in 30 minutes. That's not gonna be enough. You're talking about a guy last season who was able to hold the record in single game, 25 assists, and in 1 quarter scoring, was able to score 24 points. He's gonna have to increase those averages. On the other hand, Ino Comboy, he's been sensational for Batangas. If he continues to play like this, there is no doubt in my mind that Batangas will be able to get over the hump this season.
Absolutely. Let's go quickly to Daphne Cristobal.
We're joined by the playmakers of Batangas City and San Juan, Orlan Wamar and Ino Comboy. Dito muna ako with Orlan. Alam na natin, Wamar, last game, no? It was a heartbreaker against Binyan. Kamusta ang preparation nyo against a home team, etong Batangas City?
Una po sa lahat, nagpapasalamat ako sa mga Batanggenyo na sumuporta sa Liga ng Bawat Pilipino, ang MPBL. Yun lang, yung last game namin, learnings na lang sa amin. So, focus kami sa pag-bounce back ngayong game na to.
Omar, baka meron kang gustong pasalamatan, mga taong gusto mong batiin, and invite mo na rin sila sa upcoming All-Star Games.
Pinapasalamatan ko yung mga San Juaneños na walang sawang sumusuporta sa San Juan Knights. Para sa inyo itong larong to. At mga kaliga, iniimbitahan ko po kayo sa paparating na All-Star Games sa August 29 sa Henares Montalban.
Thank you so much, Omar, and good luck sa inyo. And of course, Ino Combo, let's talk about your consistency dito sa ating tournament. How important is that one in tonight's game, especially with San Juan, na sila gustong-gusto nila makabawi para sa larong ito?
Sobrang importante na maging consistent kami as a team, offensively, defensively, and individually kailangan maging consistent kami kasi for sure, yung San Juan, babawi yan from a loss. And we know na yung team nila, yung culture nila, as a player and as a team, winner talaga sila.
Baka meron kang gustong pasalamatan? Of course, your fans here dito sa ating Coliseum ngayon.
Unang-una, nagpapasalamat ako sa mga pumunta dito sa Batangas Coliseum. Sana mag-enjoy po kayo sa game tonight versus San Juan. Bibigay po namin yung best namin para manalo. And yun lang, God bless.
Thank you so much. That was once again Ino Comboy and Orlan Wamar of the San Juan Knights. Miguel Pere, let's start the ball game.
This is gonna be exciting, mga kaliga, as we bring you tonight's main game here inside the Batangas City Sports Coliseum. It's a battle between 2 champion teams, between the MPBL Season 2 champions, San Juan Knights, and the MPBL inaugural season champions, your Batangas City Tanduay Athletics. Live on Solar Sports, Tap Sports, and on the YouTube channel, this is the 2026 Manny Pacquiao's MPBL Season 8. Let's meet the starters. Introducing first for San Juan Knights. Starting at guard number 10, Terrence Fortea. Also at guard number 18, Nico Panganiban. At center, number 8, Raul Soyud. At forward, number 1, Patrick Slit. The other forward, number 2, a 2026 Sports Plus MPBL All-Star, Mike Calisaan. The head coach for San Juan Knights is Alex Angeles. Assistant coaches are B. Mangas, Jigs Guadamor, James Ongpin, Paulo Gorospe, Jeff Taunera, Dino Enrile, PJ Maningan, and Crisel Padua. Team consultant Philip Cesar, team manager Junus Mon. The team owners are Julian Estrada and Honorable Senator Jinggoy Estrada. And now, mga kaliga, get on your feet, because it's time to meet the starting unit of your Batangas City Tanduay Athletics. Starting Starting at guard, number 17, Abdul Sawad. Also at guard, number 1, Craniel Viloria. At center, number 26, John Ambuluto. At forward, number 29, a South All-Star starter, John Nermal. The other forward, number 53, also a member of the South All-Stars, Seth Ablaza. Coaching Batangas City Tanduay Athletics is the 2026 Sports Plus MPBL also head coach Cholo Villanueva. Assistant coaches J.R. Aquino, Warren Capitan Jan Arenas, and Jim Wilgican. Assistant team manager Gilbert Alea. LGA partners Mayor Barbie Marino and Congresswoman Beverly Di Macua. Team manager
Starting five brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. San Juan has Terence Fortea, Nico Panganiban, Raul Soyud, Mike Alisaan, and Patrick Sleep. Batangas City naman has Abdul Sawat, Craniel Viloria, Jan Ambuluto, Jan Nermal, and Sed Ablaza. One All-Star sa kabila in Mike Alisaan, 2 All-Stars sa kabila in Jan Nermal and Sed Ablaza magsisimula. Orlando Omar is gonna start off the bench. So here we go. Soyud and Ablaza, and it's Batangas, the Athletics, who win the tip. Ablaza and Ambuluto, open look, no.
But they made the right read that time as San Juan's ball screen coverage to start the game was a hard hedge. They went for the second feeder and was able to feed the big guy inside, just unable to hit that was Ambuluto.
Nothing like a big game here in Batangas. Fortea, the push shot, won't go.
That's a good look for Terence. Something that he didn't have much in the last game, even though it was a miss.
Ablaza, tumira ng tres, pamanda pa. Sed Ablaza, first basket of the ball game para sa Batangas City.
Now, what a season so far for Sed Ablaza. You would think he would lose a step being a veteran here in the MPBL. He's looking much younger and younger, and his game speaks for it a lot. Had a double-double in the last game, was the best player 2 weeks ago.
Fortea gets trapped. He gets it back. Fortea, masyado malakas. And Abdul Sawat lets that one go.
Execution really a struggle offensively for San Juan, especially in their last game. Coach Alex is really looking for consistency of how they would generate open shots in their offense. Let's see if they can continue to do so, but they have yet to hit one.
And that's the basket para dito kay Craniel Viloria, looking extremely confident with that move.
Craniel Viloria is one of those players, especially in the system of Coach Cholo. He has embraced his role because he's naturally a ball-dominant player. But that time got him Terence Fortea on the ISO as Sleet opens up the scoring with a 3 for San Juan.
Now, Patrick Sleet has been working on his outside shooting. And it's paying dividends for now. Libre si Viloria. That's a 3. In and out. Tapikan ng bola. Last touch ni Raul Soyud. And no touch so far para kay Jan Nermal, the leading scorer of Batangas. Patrick Sleet has kept him on a tight leash here.
You're talking about 2 athletic forwards, and Sleet and Nermal, and two-way players. But Nermal has been, again, one of the underrated pickups in my opinion na hindi pinag-usapan that has made a big difference sa Batangas.
Panganiban, good line, but kapos sa kanyang tira. Abdul will bring the ball down. Nermal. Here you go. Jan Nermal. Nandun si Fortea. Ablaza. Inside. Sed Ablaza. What a crafty move. from St. Ablaza. 5 points in the ball game. 7-3 Batangas.
Here's the thing, that step through 20 years ago was not legal. And it has opened up a lot of opportunities for offensive players because of the advantage you can get the separation to get off a shot as Panganiban hits his first basket with a paint touch.
Tough move there para kay Nico Panganiban. Attacking the closeout of Viloria.
Did not play in the last game as he starts today. Talk about Panganiban, Nermal off the outstretched arm of Sleep. Nothing but net.
Ibang klase na rin yung kumpiyansa nito si John Nermal. 5-10. Panganiban downhill. Kalisaan underneath. Labas kay Nico. Fortea the swing. Open si Soyud. That's a 3. And look at the ball movement from both teams early on here. They are looking very sharp. 10-8. 4 minutes in.
The best offensive set for San Juan so far. They get the ball inside. Defense collapses and then leads to an open 3. And that's the second time already. Talk about home court advantage. Pangalawang banda na. Wala pa tayo sa kalahati ng kwarta na to para sa Batangas. Soyud, same spot.
They can't seem to miss. Ito Batangas. 12-8. Soyud air ball on the 3. 3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme Water Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers. Abdul. Another fadeaway. Won't go. Rebound ni Panganiban. Nico. Puts pressure on the defense. Ganda ng depensa. Napulot ni Nerman ang bola. John pulls up from the 3-point line. That won't work. Back the other way. Fortea. Down low they go. Kalisan. Count it. And 1.
You love the energy for both teams going up and down the floor, and every time they have early transition, tulad nito, early seal ni Kalisan. Nice entry pass by Terence. Kalisan, hindi naman siya pinahiya. Led all scorers in the last game with 18. 8 in the fourth quarter. Kept their heads above water really in the fourth. Ito si Mike Kalisan, nung kalaban nila ang Binyan in that loss.
12-10 is the count. This again a rebound. Kalisan gets a running start. Panganiban able to recover. Waits for Sleep. Patrick slows down. Natapik ni Nermal ang kanyang drop pass para kay Raul Soyud. What a high-octane start to this ball game.
Gotta love the energy. Question is, who can sustain this type of energy all throughout the 4 quarters?
Fortea, Panganiban, swing, Sleet, Kalisaan, push shot, yes.
Featherly touch right there by Kalisan. That is a tough angle. A little in between of that short corner and the block. Halos wala kang angulo sa board.
Foul away from the ball. That's on Kalisaan. Aldrich Ramos is in the game kapag pinalitan niya si Raul Soyud. Harold Alarcon raring to go. Katayo na siya sa bench ng San Juan. MANNY Pay is the digital wallet built for the community. Here's Nerman. Nerman, shot fake, 3. Ooh. And Sleet had him well covered there.
A good job defensively by San Juan, specifically si Sleet, because no advantage was created. Everything was just one-on-one.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Panganiban to Sleet. Sleet attacks middle. Good challenge by Ablaza. Viloria saves it only to Sleet. 5 seconds to shoot. Fortea for 3. No. Rebound. Sawat. Balik sa Batangas ang bola. Here comes Cranial to the corner. Lerman looking for a way through, stepped on the line, turnover, Batangas.
Both teams doing a good job packing the paint and making sure they would force the kick out and do their jobs by closing out. At times, San Juan forcing a turnover.
Abdul goes back to the bench. Cranial is also off. Nino Comboy and William Bing, who's had a spectacular season as well for Batangas, is in.
He's been a revelation. He is enjoying his best season so far as a professional MPBL player.
Orlan Mamar, more importantly, is in the game for San Juan. Fortea gets it to drop.
Excellent patience that time by Wamar. That connection between him and Kalisan created the tag on the weak side and that slight clean look for Terrence, which is all he needs.
Yambing can't get it to fall. Wamar gets it to Kalisan. And there's a foul. Just knows what to do. And has really, alam niya yung pulso itong team niya every time he's on the floor.
That's because he's the heartbeat of the team. And that's something that we touched on in the pregame. This San Juan team, you could say anything, you know, especially of what has happened of late the past few weeks, the departure of players. Obviously, that's the most obvious one. They were winning games, but you know, the last game maybe a cause for concern because of the struggle, especially in the last quarter of generating points, right? And that's why, that's something we mentioned. I believe Orlan Wamar has to be more, has to do more in this offense.
Nino Comboy is in the game. And John Armani over Harold Alarcon. 6 na puntos na para kay John Herman. John Herman was a collegiate star in Bacolod, right around Harold Alarcon was a high school prospect there. Fortea lets it to Alarcon, fade away from Harold, wasn't able to get it off in time.
You were too unselfish that time. I thought Terrence had a shot already. They already created the advantage. 3 players on the ball in that short corner, and as they went for the swing around the horn, Terrence with the extra pass eventually led to the turnover.
2 minutes remaining here in the first period. San Juan up by 1. Yambing, ball fake, atake sa gitna. William Bing misses the left-handed scoop. Here comes Orlan Wamar to Harold Alarcon. Alarcon pulls it back. Binigay kay Aldrich Ramos for 2.
A beautiful diagonal pass by Orlan Wamar that really triggered that drive and kick to the short corner for an Aldrich Ramos who loves that shot.
Ablaza attacks the closeout, blocked by Aldrich, pero tinamaan ang kamay. He said Ablaza. Ablaza gets it to fall. Can't miss it. 5 points. One for 2 para kay Seth.
Still one of the trusted players. Ito si Coach Cholo Villanueva, and I think that's most obvious, especially in big games. Considering the amount of minutes he's playing and also finishing games.
Barwin Lenore Pinasok na dito. Quick Cote for 3. Napikan na bola. Nakuha ni Nermal. Has yet to rest here. John Nermal. And Omar tried to save it. And last touch niya.
Good effort by Orlan. Even shed some skin on the floor, going to the other side. And now Coach Cholo will call time.
18-16. San Juan still on top. 1 minute and 3 seconds remaining here in the first period.
I have something to explain sa inyong lahat.
Magsalita ka, Ada.
What's going on, Ada? Explain everything now.
Ready na ba kayo sa final twist? Endgame na ba talaga si Bora at Ada? O may one last twist pa bago ang happy ending? Twist of Fate, the season finale. August 28, Friday at 8 p.m. only on Solar Flix. On Sky Cable Channel 16, Signal Channel 21, Cable Link Channel 33, and BTP Channel 21 in Metro Manila.
I could sense the sadness in the tone of your voice.
Yeah.
Nung sinabi mo, season finale.
Yeah. I feel sad. It's done. It's almost done.
Buti na lang, okay tayo, paumpisa pa lang ang playoffs next month. And with the changes this season, di ba? Best of 3, the first 2, and then division finals. Best of 5, and then national finals, best of 7. So, malayo pa tayo sa season finale.
Kaya nga.
Diba?
Pero medyo nalungkot ako Yung being for 3, yan, hindi nakakalungkot
Hindi nakakalungkot yun.
Para sa mga fans ng Batangas.
Beautiful setup play by Coach Cholo for timeout. In rhythm was Windmill, who is a much improved three-point shooter, especially on the move.
Aldrich, the swing to Harold, 8 seconds. Harold, no. Nino Comboy.
Good
Goes
pass.
to Yambing. Atake si Will. And look at Orlando Omar keeping that ball alive. Last shot time dito para sa San Juan. They go to Marquez. 8 seconds. Fouled by Arim. Wala pa sa
Act of shooting, yeah.
ang Batangas.
That's a smart play, though, by Marquez. He did the Chris Paul move.
No.
That's a smart play in anticipation that knowing that itong Batangas, wala pa sa penalty, and in anticipation that they would give up the foul, and then he put his hand in shooting motion, the ball in shooting motion, in the cookie jar, as they say. I think he's going to be rewarded 2 free throws. Yun yung initial na tawag.
His first.
2 shots for Dexter Marquez after the foul by O'Neal Arim. First free throw is good. You are tied at 19. Two for 2 for Dex. 1-point lead para dito sa San Juan. Ochea able to receive the inbound. Gets it to Darwin Leonor. The denial by Wamar on Comboy, and that will do it First quarter in the books. And San Juan hanging on to this slim advantage. The game got off to a fast start, and we're seeing Batangas looking really sharp. Pero itong San Juan doing it with their defense as well, as they got back early into this ball game and even took the lead briefly until Omar came in and really just took over and orchestrated this offense of San Juan. And we got a tight one here at the end of one, 20-19. San Juan with the lead.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sikreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Sports Plus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Well, let's bring back Daphne.
Before dominating their respective teams, there was once upon a time where Coach Alex Angeles led Jan Normal, Cranial Viloria in Bacolod, and then in Bacoor way back in 2023 to clinch the South Division Finals Championship against their team tonight, Batangas City, also led by Coach Cholo Villanueva. As Jan shared, it's really fulfilling to get that together with Coach Alex, who has the same winning attitude and calmness like Coach Cholo. He will never forget their stay in Jensan, kung saan dumadayo pa doon yung MPBL, where they were struggling as a team, then decided to lighten up the mood, sayawan, kulitan at kainan, and that memory cannot be taken away from them. Stop and Coach Chris.
Thank you so much, Daphne. And akala ko kanina, may planong tumakbo tong si Jan Normal. Diba? Inubos na eh. Pumunta siya diretso muna, nakipag-appearance siya dun sa mga mga player na San Juan eh.
Yeah.
It's actually out of respect to Coach Alex, who I think, partner, has gave him his biggest break in his career.
Bacoor, yeah.
As William Bing, it's another tough shot, another triple. We are tied at 22. Diba? You know, Jan Normal had a, you know, sort of a
Stint in Pampanga.
actually no, it was Bulacan. He was very quiet, a very quiet stint with Bulacan.
Right.
And then came that opportunity.
Bacoor.
Bacolod first, the first season.
Yeah.
And then Coach Alex brought that core to Bacoor the following season. And that performance in Bacoor,
Pampanga.
he parlayed it into a stint in the PBA.
PBA first.
Oh, and then nagbalik siya sa Pampanga.
And then now,
Dito na siya sa sa Batangas. Must admit, the mentors that he's gone through over the course of his career,
mabibigat din.
kalidad, ha?
Oh. We talk about names like Markey, obviously, which, by the way, we will have for sure, we don't know when, in one of our episodes, because you talk about one name that has been mentioned a lot, because we interviewed different players, different teams already. And I would say a safe number would be 5 out of 10 times they would mention the name Markey. And the likes of Kevin Alas, right? The stint with NLEX. I'm sure I'm missing so many names still. Pampanga, obviously, Baltasar.
Nagawan sa bola. Sa Ribansi po yan. No? Abangan natin kung kailan yan. Baka kulangin ng isang oras dyan sa episode na yan. Harold finds Aldrich. Swing to Kwekate. Swing to Wamar. The three. Yes.
Well, the ball movement has been nothing short but impressive in this game for San Juan. They look like a totally different team
And the
compared to the
patience.
second half of the last game. Yeah,
The patience. Pwede mo kasing ano na yun eh. Itira na yun eh.
almost all of their sets, the initial ones, are starting inside and out. They're hitting the post, and that's where the actions start.
Aldrich. Wamar.
The zone
Harold.
now.
Ramos. Oh, lista mo na yan sa Aldrich Ramos.
Usually the zone busters are wings who can shoot the three, which they have. But a big like Aldrich Ramos is a zone buster himself as a big.
LGR is the official outfitter of the MPBL. Ochea. Launches, no. Rebound, fought for, nakuha ni Kwekate.
And a big point rebound by Kwekate against a
Wamar.
bigger defender.
Ochea able to shove Maikes out of the way, pero may pito.
That turned out to be a good foul because that was leading to an open three in the corner, what seemed like that was a San Juan.
Have you guessed in Zamboanga?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not
Oh,
there.
so
They're on the list too.
Boss Charles Kimpo, abang-abang ka na lang
Yeah.
kay schedule na yan.
Nasa listahan na po yan, Boss Charles.
Maikes up against Nermal. Nermal with the block. A great defensive stand there galing sa Batangas.
Actually, naabisuhan na namin si Fortsky. So, and then
That's good. It's going to be an interesting interview. So, until when is it? While the season is ongoing, Mariman?
I believe so. I believe so. That's the goal.
That's the goal. Huh? And I'm proud to say, partner, as Ino Comboy knocks down the triple, I'm proud to say you haven't missed an episode.
Thank you.
Whether you're in Korea, you just
I mean, try having Michelle Abisamis as your manager, quote-unquote manager.
Arrow the Alarcon with the answer.
Nothing short but demanding. My goodness. As Harold, I'm sure he's happy to see that ball go through the net.
30-27. Nice little exchange here in the second period between Batangas and San Juan. And trading baskets here. Sawat for three. Rebound ni Alarcon. Nandun agad si Nermal ang nakabantay. Harold. That's an offensive foul.
Clearly.
Isa rin yan sa, I think, malaking improvement ni John Nermal yung depensa niya dito.
Two-way player.
Kay under Coach Cholo.
No question. John Nermal, his value really is on the defensive end. His improvement on the offensive end has been clear ever since.
Extreme subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Abdul against Boral. Fade away. Abdul sa... This is the... To me, ito yung ano eh, parang death 5 nila eh.
Swiss knife team nila to eh.
Oh, grab.
Parang,
I look forward to at some point in the game na ipapasok to sabay-sabay lima na to eh. Alarcon, too strong, rebound. Nermal got a touch to it. Abdul Sawat. Oh, umupo pa na sandali eh, no?
uminto.
Oh.
Uminto at umupo. Hanggang lumagpas si Alarcon.
Naglagay ng monoblock muna eh. 31-30. Orlan.
Look at the defense of
3 seconds in the shot clock. Wamar has to make his move. He does. And he is met by Ochea and Yambing. But Yambing is limping. Needs to... Oh, yeah, he's going to be fine. Fast break of the game. Brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
San Juan now with a zone of their own.
Atake si Abdul, no good. Back the other way. (31-30). 4 minutes and 23 seconds remaining here in the first half. Batangas with a slim lead.
Ito ang inaabangan talaga year after year because the best of the best are here. At
He wants the crowd to get into this, ladies and gentlemen. Some mad drop.
What a play.
There you go. And that win! Oh my! Have a new champion this year.
Welcome to the MPBL All-Stars.
Hi guys, I invite you to watch the MPBL All-Star at Inare Center, Montalban, Rizal. See you there!
Tino Comboy will be one of the participants in the three-point shootout, and then he's a reserve in the South for the South All-Stars. Sa ating 2026 Sports Plus MPBL All-Star, August 29. We're gonna start at 2 p.m. on Saturday.
It's going to be a long day, but an uneventful one for sure, as Nermal was trying to fish for a foul. That ends up with a miss, and here comes the Knights.
Olayon gets it to Abdul. Little hang time from Abdul, no call. Wamar, Kwekute, fake, no, rebound, Yambing. What a stop for Batangas. Under 4 minutes to go. Nirmal against Orlan Wamar. Nirmal gets it back. Wamar putting pressure on him. 3 seconds. And Wamar just refusing to stop.
John Nermal asking for a foul as that ball was stripped from him, but you have to appreciate the pressure every time.
Now, this is the steal of the game brought to you by the Extreme Boomty Waterproof Speaker. Unstoppable sound, ultimate power.
Well, you would think this would be a mismatch, having the height advantage, but that is not a mismatch every time the offensive player is nearly half court, right? The advantage goes to the smaller player in Orlan Wamar because he's the one closest to the ground, and that's what happened with the strip of the pressure of the ball and then the strip of the basketball that leads to the free throws right here, although Orly, as they would call him, missed the first.
As his mom would call him.
Yeah.
After mawala siya sa bahay kasi nagbabasketball siya sa labas.
Sa labas.
After siyang sunduin ng mga kaibigan niya.
Yeah.
Now Reynan Torres is in the game. Let's see if he can make an impact here. Back-to-back. Back-to-back turnovers for John Nermal.
Just forcing the issue.
Moral can't handle the pass. Yambing. Look at William Bing just jumping over Mike Calisan. 8 points para kay William Bing.
Just like dipping gravy right there. He was up high and nobody would catch him.
Wamar. Fortea comes out. Lets it fly. No. Rebound nakuha ni Reynan Torres. Fortea drives, natapik ni Yambing, recovered by Fortea, gets it to Wamar, in and out on the three. Torres, Gibson won another crack at it. Terence to Orly, the three, yes!
When you gamble just like what Rinwil did with open shots, nice rush screen sa ilalim no, ni Boral that gave etong si Wamar a clean look.
Here's Yambing. Nabitawan ng bola. Ends up with Don Ochea. Fortune favoring the Brave here. And Ochea puts it in. 35-34. Batangas regains the lead. Check out what happened here.
Well, they do catch a break right here because Rinwil was going for a jumper, ends up in the hands of Don Ochea. Right place at the right time.
We'll be right back.
Bing scores easy. What a play.
Rejected from behind.
The back is good to Mike.
One more.
Straight line and in.
Juan fires again.
Launches.
Straight line and in. Orlan Lamar ties the ball game. Mark Cruz gets it up top. With a no-look pass. Oh, good play. Mark stops, pops, drops.
The MPBL will be in Pulumulok, South Cotabato in Mindanao, September 5. Doon tayo sa Pulumulok Municipal Gym with a couple of games there. And I'm sure everyone's looking forward na makanood ng MPBL. Lalo na pagaganda yung mga laban natin doon. And speaking of nanonood sa atin, boss, our founder and chairman, Manny Pacquiao, is also watching in his house for sure.
Yeah, good evening.
Good evening po, Boss Manny. Nice to have him here in Manila for quite some time. Patrick Sleep, bigay kay Kalisaan for the 2 points.
Yeah, just been miscommunication right there defensively. Nobody scramming on the weak side as they were switching all ball screens. Pretty much the last 5 minutes of this quarter. That time, Kalisaan wide open underneath.
Normal. Couple of fakes and he puts it in. Wow.
And that is over a taller defender in Boral.
37-36, Patrick Sleep.
Same play.
Sleep. Able to natawagan ang kanyang
I don't know. I gotta see that again. Because it's one thing to nudge, to use your shoulder, which is the right of an offensive player. It's one thing to extend the arm. Kaya hindi agree, no? Obviously, itong si Coach Alex Angeles. The one earlier by Alarcon, that was definitely an offensive foul in the first quarter. The last one by Sneed, I'm not so sure.
Normal pulls up off the mark, rebound to Torres. Raylan. Now up against Ablasa. Torres drives, 8 seconds, 2 feet in the paint. Raylan Torres, first basket of the game, needs to come alive here para sa San Juan. Isa yung lamang nila.
At yun yung naging crucial doon sa sinabi mo, dalawang paa siya, no? Kaya naka-shot fake siya. There's the stop by San Juan.
They will go for the last shot here. Batangas with a foul to give.
They have to go now.
3 seconds. Torres will attack. Hang time. Wala. Rebound. Comboy, and that will do it. First half in the books. And we have a tight one. 38-37. Play of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Slito Kalisan for San Juan. The Knights on enemy ground, holding on to a 1-point lead at the break. We'll be right back.
All-Star game, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more exciting. Aside from 3-point shootout, dunk contest, nag-add tayo ngayon ng one-on-one. Mag-add to ng magandang competition for all our guards this coming All-Star game.
He wants the crowd to get into this, ladies and gentlemen.
Good line. He strokes it home.
Oh my goodness.
This coming Saturday, August 29, dyan sa Inares, Montalban. Lahat po ng ating kaliga, ini-invite ko po kayo, lalo na lahat ng mga Rizaleños. Magiging exciting tong All-Star Game. Lahat ng ating mga superstars magsasama-sama na naman. Of course, hindi lahat ito makukumpleto nang wala po kayo. Magkita-kita po tayo.
Well, that's it, count.
That's it. Oh my! Oh my gosh!
You're still watching the 8th season of the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Before anything else, we would like to encourage and invite everyone to watch and support our upcoming All-Star Games that will happen on Saturday. Makita-kita po tayo sa Inares Center in Montalban, Rizal. But right now, para po sa ating halftime interview, we are joined by the SK Federation President of Batangas City, Mr. Sherwin Tejada. Magandang gabi, Sir Sherwin. Nakita naman po natin a lot of supporters and even the young ones no, na nakasuporta dito for Batangas City. Can you walk us through dun sa mga programa, sports programs na meron po for you?
Well, on behalf po ng Batangas City, alam naman po natin na ang larong basketball ay isa sa kilala na itong ang laro ng bawat Pilipino. So in Batangas naman, madami tayong mga sports on behalf po ng aming butihing Mayor Marvy Marino, kasama po ang aming local government unit at na madami pong mga sports ang aming ini-implement dito, which is alam naman po natin na nagiging sikat ngayon ang mga iba't ibang sports, especially ang larong tennis and pickleball ngayon dito sa Batangas City.
And hopefully marami pa po sa kabataan natin no, ang sumali dun sa sports na yun o matuklasan nila yung mundo ng tennis. Baka meron po kayong gustong pasalamatan, batiin ngayon? Go ahead.
Well, unang-una po, gusto ko pong pasalamatan ang lahat po ng fans ng Tanduay sa lahat po ng fans na nandito upang sumuporta dahil alam naman niya po natin, kita naman po na simula first quarter hanggang ngayon, second quarter, sobrang dikit. And second is sa ating LGU partners led by our Mayor and our Congresswoman Beverly Rose Di Makuha at sa lahat po ng sumusuporta sa ating team. And also, gusto ko din pong i-mention ang team owner, Sir Lucio Tan. Maraming salamat po. At yun lang naman po.
Maraming salamat po. Once again, that was the SK President of Batangas City, Mr. Sherwin Tejada. Huwag kayong alis dahil magbabalik pa ang MPBL.
Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL!
Lahat ng kasali panalo. Alright, Raymart and Gabriel, are you ready? 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1, go! At unang nakashoot si Raymart ng free throw. Sumunod naman si Gabriel. At una nakashoot naman si Gabriel Andal mula sa free throw line. 25 seconds para sa 50,000. Ayan na. Patungo na si Gabriel Andal sa ating half-court line. Come on, Batangas City. Make some noise. 15 seconds to go. Gabriel, kaya pa yan. Come on. 10 seconds. Second try. Oh! Muntik na. 5 seconds. One last try. Oh! Almost. But not quite. Pero don't worry. Gabriel Andal, mag-uwi ka pa rin ng 2,000 pesos mula sa Sports Plus. At si Raymart Agudan naman ay mag-uwi ng 1,000 piso. And once again, that's our Sports Plus Clutch Time Challenge. Hatid sa atin ng Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
Sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang pakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Ang bawat laban ay nakakakaba, dahil sa husay ng bawat isa. Sigawan ay yumayanig kapag nag-3 points na. Bawat bayay di matatalo, buong barangay ay suportado. Kahit ano ang mangyari, sama-sama tayo. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa droga ay huwag paalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino, sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. Sa Luzon, sa Visayas at Mindanao. MPBL, Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League. Ang bawat bayan ay sumasaya kapag may labay nagkakaisa. Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, basketball na. Ang bawat labay pinaghahandaan, kaya yumayanig ang bakbakan. Todo suporta ang lahat sa kanya-kanyang kupunan. Basketball na muna tayo, iwasan na ang mga bisyo. Sports ang laging iisipin, sa ay huwag maalipin. Buong bansa'y magsama-sama. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, MPBL na! MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino sa Luzon, sa Visayas, sa Mindanao. MPBL na! Yan ang liga ng bawat Pilipino.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sekreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Bing scores easy. What a play.
Rejected from behind. The back is good to Mike.
Wamar.
Straight line and in.
Fires again. Launches.
Straight line and in. Orlan Wamar ties the ball game. Mark Cruz gets it up top. With a no-look pass. Oh, good play. Stops, pops, drops.
38-37 here at the break. San Juan with a 1-point lead against Batangas City dito sa Batangas City Coliseum. And high-octane start for both teams. And Batangas shooting well, 43%. San Juan not far behind at 41%. Parehong may 6 makes from beyond the arc. But San Juan have been, they've worked extremely hard in the offensive glass. They've got 8 second chance points that have really helped them na ma-overcome itong Batangas in that first half. Only 1 point ang lamang ito sa San Juan.
Well, this game has been clean and hard. Both teams combined for only 11 fouls in this game. Talk about a high-stakes game at this point of the season. That's something we mentioned in the pregame. Both teams combining only for 11 free throws. And to your point, yun ang naging difference, no? Yung second chance points because of the 6 more offensive rebounds, 7 para sa San Juan, isa lamang para sa Batangas. Both teams shooting above the 40s. Kalisaan, Wamar leading the charge with 7 apiece, while on the other end, Nermal and Yambing with 8. And no player has yet to, no player scored rather in double figures in the first half. Both teams able to execute also yung kanilang game plan offensively and defensively. The backline defense, switching defense nitong Batangas has made a difference, created stops and layups on the other end. On the other end, para sa San Juan, execution, especially in that first quarter. Kaya napilitan magpalit nitong si Coach Cholo because they were creating 2 on the ball itong San Juan that was leading to open shots. The 3 by Soyud, the 1 by Terence. Wamar also had 1, although that was off a gamble. Second half, let's see if San Juan can continue that execution. That's been a struggle of late para sa kanila. If Batangas can continue to take advantage of their size, especially switching every player.
Muntis ang unang tira ni Seda Blaza. Portea gets it to sleep. Got to back down on Nermal. Gets it to Panganiban. The off-balance shot won't go. Kalisaan sa ilalim. Blocked. Sleep is blocked by Abdul Sawat. Galing sa likod. And what about Orlan Wamar? 7 points. 2 rebounds and 2 assists so far. And you're looking at him starting the game. Sabi mo, kailangan niya maging agresibo. And in taking more shots. Made for a shot 4 times in that first half. Couple of 3-pointers para sa kanya.
He was taking what was available and not forcing it. And that's something that we mentioned. Yeah, in the last game, had a total of 5 attempts the whole game. Had 4 already in the first half. He's not starting here to start the third, but you can expect him to be more aggressive, not only looking for his shots, but also creating for others. What a rebound by Panganiban.
Yeah, look at Patrick Sleep. Ooh, banggaan sa ere doon. Sleep. Portea steps into the three. No rebound. Raul. Portea down low.
There's that shot again.
Kalisaan. Lista mo na yan. Basta nandyan yung kay may Kalisaan doon sa ilalim. 9 points.
Deja vu. The only difference sa ibang court niya ginawa. No? He had the same type of shot on the left side also no first half.
Normal. Can't get past Sleep.
Walk.
That's a travel.
Shuffle his feet.
And Batangas coming up empty the last 2-3 trips. Fortea. Nico. Fortea. Sleep. Kalisaan. Jumper. Gets it to go.
Now that high post covering it has been a problem, especially against the matchup zone nitong Batangas. Earlier, Aldrich Ramos had the same flash and shot. There's a high post in the first half.
That's an offensive foul on Ambuluto.
Still scoreless.
Yeah.
For the Athletics.
Can't catch a rhythm here in the second half. Portea. Now Panganiban. Back with Portea. Binabantay ni Normal. Bigay kay Kalisaan. Nandun si Ablaza. Portea drives baseline. May konting tulak. And the foul whistled on Ablaza.
Able to turn the corner. And that's something that you can take advantage of aside from slipping every screen, anticipating the switch, turning corners against slower defenders. That's what Terence did against Ablaza.
Sleep. Soyud. No. Raul did the offensive rebound. He gets fouled. Slowly, San Juan establishing control of this matchup here. And it's really down to their work on the offensive glass right now.
That's true, because not even 3 minutes into this quarter, they've given up already 5 offensive rebounds. So, halos mapapantayan na nila, no? Yung 7 nila nung first half.
Raul Soyud with isang unang free throw. The free throw is brought to you by Shrion. Subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. He's 0 for 2. Normal back with it. Normal 2 points. Just makes it look so easy and so smooth pag umatake siya.
And finally gets Batangas on the board after 4 minutes, or 3 minutes rather, travel.
And Patrick Sleep took an extra step. This is the play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
So a chance to create a little bit of momentum, no, para sa Batangas. They score but through the layup. They get the stop. Gotta give this crowd something to cheer for. They've been silent since the start of this quarter.
Normal will pull up. No, Gloria from the weak side, offensive rebound. Ablaza off the glass and in. 8 puntos na para kay Sed Ablaza. Really hard to get a shot na makabasket nun, ha? Kailangan gamitin mo talaga yung banda.
Kahit na yung most obvious na tip in. Itong si Viloria, who got 2 offensive rebounds in that possession.
Kalisaan being chased by Normal. No problem, Mike Kalisaan.
The recovery of the loose ball and showing the touch in that short corner. Paboritong pwesto niya yan, eh, no?
Ablaza. Off-leg layup, won't go. Rebound, nakuha ni Soyud.
Numbers.
Fortea for three. And San Juan has opened up a 6-point lead with 5.5 minutes remaining dito sa ating third quarter.
Terrence has a total of 6 points, and those are numbers exploited in the break as Ablaza fell down after the drive. 5 on 4 resulted into a 3.
Ablaza pinilit, somehow gets it in.
He falls down once again. The difference is that now he made the basket.
Sleep. Fortea. Panganiban. Panganiban drives middle. Met by Ablaza. Too late.
Beautiful touch high off the glass. Boy, that was pretty.
Anim ulit ang lamang. Abdul. Sees a gap. Abdul Sawa. Tough angle. Abuluto puts it back in.
More than just a vlogger. He can rebound. He can finish the stick back. He's an enforcer.
Sleep. Goes to Kalisan. Manny pays the digital wallet bid for the community. Kalisan. Fade away. Won't go. Last touch. Nino. There's a jump ball ang ating desisyon dito.
The arrow points to San Juan.
3-point shot is brought to you by Extreme Water Protected Speakers. Dive into music with Extreme Speakers. That's a walk from Harold Alarcon. Hindi pa binabalik si Orlan Mamar dito.
Under 5 minutes na.
Yeah. Usually we would see him back on the floor. Normal. They go to Craniel against Terrence. Gloria pinilit. No. Ambuluto, the offensive rebound. Ambo inside. Count the basket and one.
He just made a basket and Abdul Sawat inaawat siya, which is quite odd. But nonetheless, look at this. On the offensive rebound, he is pumped up, I guess. And it's yung sinasabi si Abdul sa kanya. Okay lang, okay lang. Mahirap pala makashoot to. Nagagalit.
Nag-ano yan sa celebrate yan. Minsan nag-flex. Minsan lumalabas yung dila. Si Craniel Veloria, nung nakuha ni Ambuluto yung rebound, yung bola dun sa ilalim, ano na eh. Umalis na lang dun eh. Wala na eh.
It just shows you, know, how well they know each other, gaano ka-close itong team na to. Because usually, if it's a 3-point play, hayamin kasama mo. Mag-celebrate, have a celly, whatever. Pero yung pinigilan niya dahil kilala niya na itong si Ambo.
Sportsbus is the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsbus.ph. Fortea. Mintisan 3, agawan sa rebound. Tulak Marquez. Bola babalik sa Batangas.
What a recovery by Normal, who tagged the roller of that zipper action and ball screen by Alarcon and was able to close out and contest the shot, eventually forced the miss.
Meanwhile, let's go to Daphne.
Winning pedigree of their franchise and a composition of young players from the UAAP were the few things that came into Coach Cholo's mind when I asked him to describe their opponents tonight, itong San Juan. He vividly remembers they never won against San Juan in the past 3 seasons at mukhang dala na yun hanggang ngayong gabi. He acknowledged San Juan shooting well from beyond the arc, so if they give that confidence tonight, they will have a difficult time to dictate the match. So tonight, it's really crucial kung paano yung proper closeout nila, making it difficult for the Knights while also having a quicker pace of the game para sila ang nasa advantage. Balik sa inyo.
Thank you so much, Daphne. And
interesting. 3 seasons na pala.
yeah, they haven't won against them. 2022. Actually, Batangas has won the first 2 meetings with San Juan, but they have not won in the last 3. So, but judging from the way Crane Viloria yanked that ball away from Aldrich Ramos, alam mo, hindi pwedeng uuwi sila matatalo dito.
Wanted it more.
Yambing is open. No. Harold with a rebound. Alarcon to Ramos. Back to Fortea. Fortea has it. The spin and the foul.
Crafty move by Terrence. Getting the big man on the second move as he was able to split 2 blue shirts and get to the line.
He was waving off Orlan Mamar there. 49-47. Mintis ang unang free throw. Si Coach Mike Perez nanonood.
Always.
Nagtataka ako, Coach. Nagtataka kami. Actually, question mark to the start of the game. Kung paano nagkakasya yung gamit mo dito sa Batangas. Ang liit kasi ng mesa dito.
Right.
Yung 6 na kape ko, hindi nga nagkakasya. $50-47 is the count. Viloria gets a breather. Don Ochea is on the floor. Here's Comboy. Gets in the lane. No good. Gets his own miss. Najar's the official outfitter of the MPBL. Eno for 3. Yes! We're tied at 50. 8 points para kay Eno Comboy.
Second 3 of the ball game for him.
Yung balance talagang atake nitong Batangas. They're getting contributions from everyone. Wamar, Yambing is on him. Medyo alanganin ang pasa kay Alarcon. 5 seconds to work with. Alarcon, jumper, good. Just in time to beat the shot clock. Harold Alarcon, 5 points. Come on, man. Huwag nyo naman pahirapan ng ganyan si Aldrich Ramos.
You gotta appreciate though the effort by Aldrich Ramos, but Harold Alarcon got hit in the face. It is down right now.
Eno, 2 points. He got lost, got hit, I think sa shoulder area ni Ambo. Well, he's been with in the MPBL for a while now, so
he knows what to expect.
He knows what to expect. Harold Alarcon. Batangas tied the game with at 52.
And here's the screener action.
Yeah, naman siya ni Ambo. I don't think there was anything in there.
Sakto lang yung mukha niya sa elbow ni Ambo. Kasi syempre malaking tao si Ambo eh.
Yeah. And hindi mo naman nakita na nag-extend or whatever or
swing
something extra there. A minute and 19 remaining. Ooh. Ooh.
A board review and sportsmanlike foul on number 26, John Ambuluto is second.
Call. On the review, it's an unsportsmanlike foul.
I gotta see it again. I don't know. Okay.
There's no extension, so I would feel a little bit of disappointment if I'm Coach Cholo that was called. Understandable. Okay. I was wondering why the score did not move for Batangas. So, yan na, 52-54. So, 2 for 2 for Harold Alarcon. Wamar.
Pistols.
To Aldrich. Jumper won't go. Nermal with a rebound.
That's normally a shot he makes. It's a good look of a good setup of the three-man action on top.
Isang minuto na natitira dito sa ating third quarter. Last touch ng Batangas. And the ball goes back to San Juan. 54-52. Wamar the handoff to Quecate. Maikes. Alarcon, Ramos. Now Wamar. Wamar for three. Yes! That is a big basket as it extends the lead to 5. 10 points para kay Orlan Wamar.
Again, that switching defense, they're trying to take advantage of it. And while Seda Blaza was laying off of him, protecting the drive, Wamar pulls up.
Quecate. Strong to the cup. James Quecate to make it a 7-point lead and a big development with that unsportsmanlike foul on the review. And the fast break of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL.
As they go on this 7-0 run that started with those 2 free throws by Harold.
We will be right back.
I have something to explain sa inyong lahat.
Magsalita ka, Ada.
What's going on, Ada? Explain everything now.
Ready na ba kayo sa final twist? Endgame na ba talaga si Bora at Ada? O may one last twist pa bago ang happy ending? Twist of Fate season finale. August 28, Friday at 8 p.m. only on Solar Flix on Sky Channel 16, Signal Channel 21, Cable Link Channel 33, and DTT Channel 21 in Metro Manila.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was not AI generated. Boses po ni Sedel Tupas yun.
We gotta earn our keep. 59-52, 2.4 seconds remaining. It's nice to read something non-basketball in the middle of a basketball game. Nermal, corner, three, no.
I thought Comboy was open. There was 2 seconds that could have gone for another or an extra pass.
So a big call late in that third quarter.
Could be a turnaround.
Propelling San Juan to the 7-point lead. But you can't really, you can't take anything away from the Knights. They have worked extremely hard. And hindi pinapadali ng Batangas ang basketball na to.
Well, it's not like they're getting clean looks because this shot right here by Wamar was over a big man, over the arms of Ablaza. San Juan, because of the 7-0 run, will be up by 7 heading into the fourth.
Sa bawat laro, may kasama ka. Sa lahat ng hamon, may backup ka. Kasangga sa lahat. Kasabay na aangat. Dahil sa bawat pagsubok, di ka nag-iisa. Sa bawat galaw, may puntos ka. At lahat dapat sama-sama. Kaya sa labang hanggang dulo, pusong palaban ang sikreto. Sports Plus MPBL. Tatak panalo.
Bing scores easy. What a play.
Rejected from behind. The back is good to Mike.
Wamar.
Straight line and in.
Juan fires again. Launches.
Straight line and in. Orlan Wamar ties the ball game. Mark Cruz gets it up top. But a no-look pass. Oh, good play. Stops, pops, drops.
Sports Plus is the official sports book of the MPBL. Scan the QR code to play or visit www.sportsplus.ph. Fourth and final quarter here at the Batangas City Coliseum. The Athletics trailing by 7 against the Knights. Looking to bounce back from the loss to San Juan, to Binyan over the weekend. Ablaza has it. Ablaza forcing that one, and the stop by the Knights. Thanks to Orlan Wamar Jr., who stood his ground against Ino Comboy for 15 seconds.
The ball got stuck in one player, and then as he was making the move, there was a quick double team that led to Ablaza with a tough shot, but nothing tough about this shot. Orlan Wamar heating up.
13 puntos na para kay Orlan Wamar. And it's the first double-digit lead of the game. The biggest in the ball game, 62-52. Naghahanap ng sagot ang Batangas. Will they get it from William Bing? He gets the 3 to drop.
That is a big-time shot. Let's see if that would be enough to stop the bleeding. They need a stop right here.
11 puntos na para kay William Bing. The foul is on Ochea. Normal. Pahinga muna. Abdul is back on the floor. Orlan. Ochea has him on the switch. Ochea really active. 3 seconds in the shot clock. Orlan Wamar able to get a shot off. Big stop for Batangas. Yambing fires. No. Ochea with a rebound. Ablaza has it. Jumper. Won't go. Box out the Alarcon on Abdul. And crucial intervention galing kay Ino Comboy
to stop the 3-on-2 break. I thought Yambing was fouled as he got chipped on the elbow by Mike on the closeout. No call there.
Eight minutes and 6 seconds remaining. Harold Alarcon against Abdul. There's a switch here. Harold fires a jumper. No. Rebound. Nakuha ni Abdul Sawat. Picks up his dribble. Comboy back to Abdul. Turns around and banks it in. 8 points para kay Abdul Sawat. The thing with Batangas is you never know who's gonna hit you. The way they're playing right now.
Yeah, all players capable, especially this 5 on the floor, bringing down the basketball. Apart from Amboluto and making a play, even Don Ochea at times has showed that. Well, let's see if they can get a stop and continue this little momentum.
3 seconds remaining. Wamar with a getaway. And here comes Batangas. Yambing turns around. Mintis. Agawan sa rebound by Kes. Able to collect. Good job by San Juan. Bumalik sa depensa para tulungan ang kanyang mga kakampi. Harold. There's a foul on the pass. That should stop the clock. Orlan Omar will inbound from the baseline. Quecate has it. Manny Pay is the digital wallet built for the community. There's another foul.
And a poor one. Because they caught already James of the inbounds in that coffin corner. Having 2 on the ball, trapped. And they give up the foul. San Juan has gotten to the line 13 times compared to Batangas, only 3 times. That could spell the difference if San Juan can pull this off and put a dent on this home record by Batangas, who has yet to be beaten here.
Omar. Labas muna siya, binigay kay Nico Panganiban. Nico sends it to Omar. Nandun agad si Ochea. That's a tough shot! Orlan Omar with a big-time basket. 15 in the ball game, and it's a 5-point lead. 8-point lead, rather.
Hate saying I told you so, but I told you so. He doesn't have... He has to do more.
Ang linis ng tres na yun, galing kay William Bing. 14 in the ball game. Batangas within 5.
What a game.
Quecate on the drive. He gets fouled. 2 free throws coming up.
Beautiful read. That time over denying.
See what happened here.
Look at this shot though. Going to his right, which is a tougher shot to manufacture for a right-handed player.
What about this one?
This one.
Ang hirap kaya palpalin nun. Sa taas ng bitaw. Ito naman si Orlan Omar. Ay, parang si ano yung nakikita ko dun eh. Parang Damian Lillard na ano eh. Yung pakanan yung tira sa tres, yung sidestep.
That's a huge comparison. And a big-time name. Yambing, the back-to-back threes. Just allowing them to hang on.
Oh, at least andyan sila. Hindi, it's going to be extremely difficult. You have San Juan, there's no doubt about it. San Juan can get hot at any point in the game. Kailangan may sagot ka lang.
Because that's the thing that didn't work for them in the last game. They were 4 for 24 against Binyan compared to tonight, 10 of 23 from the 3-point line.
Plus 6. Wala bang exposure si Jeff Ong? Ay, hindi na
I mean, kinukuha nila direct yung anak, yung prutas. Dapat ang kunin nila yung puno. Ang aking kaibigan dito.
Nagtatago eh.
Para makita nila saan nakuha ni si AJ yun eh. No?
Unsportsmanlike foul on number 9, Dexter Marquez. That's his second.
Okay. There is an unsportsmanlike foul here on Dexter Marquez. It's something that we did not see.
We did not see
at all.
Right? Yung huli. Yung huli may batok pa. Nagtataka ako sa batok na yun. May buhok naman tong si ano. Ang buluto. Alam pa ba ng mga kabataan yun? May pahabol eh.
And remember, the call that I think has given San Juan the platform to have this lead right now was also an unsportsmanlike foul.
By Ambuluto and Alarcon, which resulted into a 12-0 run. Or 10-0 run.
Yeah, it led to a double-digit lead, actually. And sa kabila naman, ang Buludto will take 2 free throws and get possession for Batangas.
Don't you just love the reaction of the crowd? The home team, yung like the dismay pag mintis sa free throw, sabay-sabay sila. Yeah.
Yun na nga.
This is what I love about the MPBL. Diba?
Especially
here in Batangas.
Yung face card ni Ambuludto, ayaw umangat eh. Binaba na lang.
So he has one.
Yeah, no,
okay.
nakita-kita.
Yeah, I can see it. I can see it.
66-60, Batangas back with possession. Homeboy wants it against Wamar. The fadeaway from Ino gets the bounce.
Clearly has the height advantage. You can see the confidence ni Coach Cholo, no, kay Ino Comboy. Direct play na sa poste.
12 puntos na para kay Ino Comboy. 4-point lead for San Juan. Panganiban will attack. Nandun si Ambuludto. Tough shot. Put back, no. Rebound, foul. That's on Marquez. Second team foul on San Juan.
Here's it quite from this crowd. Like you said, pangalawa lamang ng team. Third ni Dexter mismo. Terence papasok para kay James. Puts him at the 2 spot since si Wamar nasa loob.
5.5 remaining. Abdul. And CJ Isit is coming back in a few weeks. Tingnan natin kung anong magbabago sa lineup and dynamics dito sa Batangas. He's missed a chunk of the regular season. 5 minutes remaining. Turnover by Batangas. Cortea to Wamar against Yambing. Orlan stops, fires, and hits. Cold-blooded. Orlan Wamar, 69-62. 19 points in the ball game para kay Orlan Wamar Jr.
Beautiful execution of the go screen by Terence. That allowed Yambing to back off and gain space kay Orlan Wamar for his 6th 3 in the ball game.
Walang sagot ang Batangas doon. Sa kabila naman, Fortea misses the layup. Here comes Ochea. Bigay kay Ino. Comboy drives. Kick out. Abdul from the corner. Short.
That's a foul on Marquez.
Another foul on Dexter Marquez. 4 minutes and 13 seconds remaining. Calisan is back on the floor para kay Dexter Marquez. That's normal, blocked by Sleet. Sleet is ahead of the pack. And Patrick Sleet will get the 2 points.
What a play by Sleet. That started on the defensive end.
This is the fast break of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL.
With the block and then finishing on the other end. That forces Coach Cholo to call time.
I have something to explain sa inyong lahat.
Magsalita ka, Ada.
What's going on, Ada? Explain everything now.
matchup between two of the top gunners in the MPBL, Orlando Mar Jr. and Ino Comboy. It has delivered tonight. 31 points combined, 19 para kay Orlando Mar. Has missed just 2 shots from beyond the arc. Also has 2 rebounds and 2 assists. Ino naman, 2 of 3. 2 rebounds and 3 assists.
Both also making it count in the second half when it matters the most, especially for Orlando Mar. At 7 points in the first half, 3 in the third quarter, 9 here in the fourth. And he will get a short breather. But don't expect him to be on the bench too long.
Ino gets it back, launches the 3. No rebound. And his last touch on Batangas.
A good job by Harold Alarcon on the weak side. Yambing, one of the better offensive rebounders of Batangas, trying to go in for the offensive rebound, but Harold face guarding him with that box out.
Alarcon. Yambing still there. Harold behind the back to Kalisaan. Ball knocked away by Abdul. Here comes Batangas.
Could be a basket timeout situation for Coach Alex.
Abdul unable to hit. Good challenge by Harold. 3 minutes remaining.
San Juan, I thought they catch a break right there. Could have been a 4-point swing.
Panganiban, travel. If I'm Coach Alex, that's okay, because they are getting precious seconds out of the clock. And with a 9-point lead with 3 minutes to go. Abdul, aatake sa loob, he scores. 7-point game. 10 points para kay Abdul Sawat. 2:47 remaining. San Juan Knights call timeout. Check out this play from Abdul Sawat, just powering through against Teres Fortea.
Well, San Juan not willing to give up the 3. All of the 4 off-ball players sticking to their men like glue. Kaya dire-diretso si Abdul Sawat sa cup.
Inaabangan talaga year after year because the best of the best are here. At
he wants the crowd to get into this, ladies and gentlemen.
Whoa!
Some mad drop.
What a play.
There you go. And that win! Oh my! We have a new champion this year.
Welcome to the MPBL
All-Stars!
Hi MPBL fans, kita-kita tayo sa All-Star Game sa Inaris Center, Montalban, Rizal this August 29. Kita-kita tayo.
Harold Alarcon is a first-time All-Star. Orlando Mar is a 2-time 3-point shootout champion. William Bing will be part of the dunk contest. So a lot of your players here on the floor will be present.
Orlan also, I believe, 3-time All-Star.
3-time
Pangatlo
All-Star.
niya na to.
Backcourt violation. It's a big one. It's a big one.
He has to land first before getting the basketball with 2 hands. Baliktad yung nangyari doon. Not out of the woods yet, and San Juan really wasting opportunities. They could have put this game away.
John Herman is open. 3-pointer para kay John Herman.
Not only do they waste opportunities, but also a mental lapse defensively. Just after 2 passes, they give up an open shot.
4-point game. A little over 2 minutes remaining. The Knights, Orlando Mar, inside the lane. Turnover, San Juan.
Napayungan ng gusto ito si Orlando Mar, and I like what Yambing did right there. Orlando Mar slightly was looking for the 3 on a slight blow by. Yambing tailed him from behind para mawala yung pull-up niya, forcing him in the paint. Pagdating sa pintura, dalawa na kapayong turnover. Naging komportable na kasi si Wamar dun sa a little drive and pull-up, di ba? Kahit na step back papuntang kanan, nasushoot niya. Dalawa pa lang ang mintis niya, nabanggit mo kanina. At that time, you saw the adjustment by Yambing, not only a taller defender, but also showing that he can be a smart one too.
We got 12,000 viewers on YouTube right now, so magandang gabi sa inyo. And with 2 minutes and 9 seconds remaining, I think there is a review or a check going on.
Kung may deflection yung pasa na yan, I don't think possession ba ang i-review dito?
Okay, we've got clarification here on the 3 from Nermal. His foot was on the line, so only a 2-pointer. 5-point game. 66-71.
Straight post to Comboy once again.
Comboy, fade away, won't go. Agawan sa rebound, ends up with Kalisaan. Last 2 minutes brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Batangas in penalty. And they will send Kalisaan to the free throw line.
That time well defended. Not a fan of that decision by Comboy. It was the same move. Couple possessions back. The difference in anticipation na itong si Orlan Ramar. Even though obviously he's the smaller defender, was able to give a good contest.
Free throws brought to you by Extreme, ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas.
Kalisaan now with 14 points.
Two for 2 for Kalisaan. Back to a 7-point lead. Ochea, nagbababa ng bola sa Abdul. And that is a foul.
Not in the penalty yet. The next one though, it will send Batangas at the stripe.
Nermal to Comboy, well defended by Wamar. Ochea has it, left-handed finish, no. Ochea gets it back.
So what, keeping that ball alive?
A minute and 35 remaining. 5-point lead for San Juan. Wamar ang may tangan ng bola. Comboy back on Wamar. Kick out to Harold. Fires, no, rebound.
Poor foul.
Nermal, and he will go to the line for 2 free throws. A chance to make it a 1-possession game.
So 2 poor fouls given up by San Juan in less than 30 seconds. The first one off the zoom action in the half court. They did not need to foul right there. The lack of discipline, and then the fight for the offensive rebound by Sleet. A little too over-aggressive. With the contact kay John Nermal, that's a walk on the other end. Nermal now at the line.
He knocks down the first free throw. 13 points para kay John Nermal. An all-star starter. This clash between the first two champions of the MPBL, just living up to the hype. People were leaving their seats earlier. Mukhang bumalik yung iba.
Nakakuha na ng text.
1 for 2 for Nermal. 4-point game. Sleet in trouble. Gets it to Wamar. In trouble as well. Kalisaan with a fake. And a travel. Now how about San Juan how about Batangas putting San Juan in all of these
Difficult
situations?
spots, yeah. Second time already. In the last 5 minutes, they were able to force a turnover as soon as San Juan crossed half court.
73-69. Batangas needing a basket here. Abdul wants it against Panganiban. Abdul looking for a teammate. Naagaw. Ball is loose. Jump ball. Possession arrow pointing San Juan. Wamar right in the thick of it.
Possession points to San Juan.
47.5 seconds remaining. And San Juan is going to use a timeout here.
Para sa press break to. Because I'm gonna assume that they're gonna inbound full court for the full 24-second shot clock.
Yeah, one screen. Huwag na deny. Huwag na deny. Dito yan. Ikaw. Oni. Sabi yan, James. Then, takbo na kayo. Ikat na ako, ha? Misdirection. Hand off to cup. Okay? Pagdating dito, ikaw double drag. Magsuswitch yan. Okay? Pero pag nakita nyo, unang trap pa lang. Roll na, ha? Pero kung wala, dali mo lang sa kabila, cup. Then flat down tayo. Then we go. Trigger tayo. Okay?
Nandyan. Please. May natin kung saan tayo. Ito!
Back here at the Batangas City Coliseum. 4-point lead for San Juan. They have the ball with 47.5 seconds remaining. So they're going to use the 24-second shot clock here.
And that timeout also allowed them to make a few substitutions. Small lineup. Wala na si Kalisan sa loob.
Oh, nakawala si Harold Alarcon. Ganda ng pasa ni Orlan Nomar. A moment of brilliance there. Orlan sends it to Fortea. And that's night for the Knights.
Of the creation once again by their court general in Orlan Wamar.
This is the play of the game brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sports book of the MPBL. Wamar to Fortea. And the 3-ball. 30.5 seconds remaining. 7-point lead for the Knights. This is the steal of the game brought to you by the Extreme Boom 3 waterproof speaker, unstoppable sound, ultimate power. 30 seconds remaining. Abdul to Comboy for 3. No, rebound Sleep. Alarcon has it, and it looks like San Juan will come away with this gutsy road win here in Batangas. Extreme ang subok at kompletong appliances brand ng Pilipinas. Alarcon at the line.
This is a huge win by San Juan because they would have put themselves quite in a position of doubt, I would say. Losing to Binyan in the last game, but bouncing back right here against one of the contending teams in the MPBL. This is a huge response by the Knights.
Uniform Boys scores 7 points ang inahabol nila dito.
During the course of the season, there are stretches in a basketball team wherein before you head into that slope of going down, ang pinaka gusto mong tanggalin dyan yung duda. And to me, this game, yan ang tinanggal nila. Because whether they admit to it or not, if this game went the other way, minsan papasok na sa isip ng mga player, kaya ba talaga namin?
Absolutely.
Without even saying it maybe to each other or the coach or whatever.
But there was, may naramdaman ka na konti, you know, a bit of a slippage on the side of San Juan. Looked very vulnerable at times, no? Lalo na yung talo nila sa Quezon. And then Binyan. But, you know, this is a big one. A huge one. Because the San Juan Knights just vanquished the Athletics on their home floor. This is the first defeat of Batangas sa kanilang home court this season. 8-1 and a huge win for the San Juan Knights, and they were led by the irrepressible. Nobody can keep him down. Orlan Wamar Jr. He spoke about his being the heart and soul of the Knights, and when your heart and soul plays this way, alam na alam mo kung ano mangyayari sa'yo.
Well, we talked about them in the pregame doing more, being more, and he was definitely more in the second half, had more attempts, hence more points. Even the last one, the dagger by Terence, that could not have happened if not for the creation of Orlan Wamar, which led to this huge victory by the Knights.
Best player of the game is brought to you by SportsBest, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. 78-71, San Juan with the victory over Batangas. Let's go to Daphne.
Thank you so much, Dalf. What a ball game. And tonight's game, no, we've witnessed yung ups and downs. Grabe yung laro. And even yung crowd pa lang kalaban nyo. Pero anong masasabi mo sa ipinakita ng iyong kupunan?
Una sa lahat, nagpapasalamat kami kay Lord sa panalong binigay sa amin. Tinulungan lang makuha yung panalo. And credit dun sa Batangas na maganda yung pinakita defense and offense. So yung gigil lang talaga kami makabawi sa previous game namin. Gusto namin matapos yung elimination na winning column.
8-game winning streak ang meron na itong Batangas dito mismo sa tahanan nila, but you guys gave them their first loss dito. And sabi mo rin sa akin kanina, no, hindi kayo yung last game kontra Binyan. Sino yung San Juan na nakita namin ngayong gabi?
Maybe close enough to San Juan na nakilala natin, nakikita natin na palaban sa laro.
For sure, marami kang gustong pasalamatan ngayon. Invite mo na rin sila sa upcoming All-Star Game.
Pinapasalamatan namin yung mga San Juaneños at saka yung mga Batanggenyos na sumuporta at nanood dito ngayon. Binibitahan ko po kayo sa paparit na All-Star ulit sa May 29 sa Inares Montalban. Binabati yung mga parents ko sa Bohol, yung papa ko, mama ko, kapatid ko, yung fiancé ko na walang sahod sumusuporta sa akin. Si Tita nanonood ngayon. Si Tito, si Lolo Boy, si Lola Belen. Mga kaibigan ko sa Cebu, sa Bohol, Tolosa and Dangeros family sa Mindoro, at si Shelo nanonood ngayon.
Thank you so much, Wamar. Congratulations once again. Our best player of the game is brought to you by Sports Plus, the official sportsbook of the MPBL. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Daphne. Congratulations, Orlan Lomar Jr. Games tomorrow, Caloocan Sports Complex po tayo. No? Abra versus Quezon City in the first game at 3 p.m. Bulacan versus Mekawayan in the second game at 5 p.m. And in the main game, the Caloocan Batangas Kalu take on Pasig City at 7 p.m. And that's it for us. For my partner, Christian Luanzo, and our courtside reporter, Daphne Cristobal, and for all the hardworking men and women making up our team here in the MPBL. Ito po si Dev Tupas. Nagpapasalamat at say good night from the city of Batangas.